It is the semifinals here at the 2024 Junior Disc Golf World Championships presented by Innova, back at a familiar spot. Twin Bridges Disc Golf Course here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. H1 Productions bringing you this coverage on behalf of the PDGA once again. Back in the booth, it's Felix Vega, joined by Miss Jennifer Allen.
What a fun week in Tulsa with some incredible, such a stacked, deep field of every division, honestly, but especially the FJ18. We've had a cut and now we are down to 50%, I believe. So we have 10 left out here on the course.
Yeah, it's been significantly cut down from the original amount here. I think it's down to 8.
Okay.
That overall that are playing. It's two full cards, and they're going to be starting things off here on hole 1, 350-foot par 3.
Very difficult hole, as we have seen all week long. Having to get a very long drive that's going to start off straight and try not to hyzer too quickly. Basket is tucked over there on a very sloped green. Maybe even hold that disc out there for a little bit longer, go past that grouping of trees. We'll see. Third time playing this course. Can anyone get the birdie?
I'm holding out hope.
Yes. I might not throw down 100. That was scary yesterday.
And this was a shotgun start at 8 a.m., so a little bit different than what they're used to.
So hopefully they ate breakfast. We talked about them skipping lunch. Hopefully they have got up early and they are eager and ready to start the very last day. I mean, everything you've done all week long comes down to this. And after Whitehawk yesterday, these fairways have to look ginormous.
Oh, yeah.
This should be a
just
walk in the park.
runways for you to run through, yeah.
I really do love all the work they did to this course. Fairways, the tee pads and the putting greens with the chips, like really nice, clean course. Just a little northeast of Tulsa in Catoosa, near Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Virginia Polkinghorne back at it here.
Most of the course is very close, easy to get around, 20 minutes apart, I would say, for longest driving in between. That's always nice.
Yeah.
All right, here we are trying to get up there inside the circle or next to the pole.
In the bullseye. Yeah, like you said, third time going around, these ladies, I'm sure, have adapted the game plan accordingly and know how to attack these holes even more now.
Just like that. So I have to think that these little rubber chips are really, they help. I mean, that's a pretty steep slope there at the green. I think they would help kind of keep the disc up where they belong. If you do the work to put it by the basket, it should stay there. Another little just toss up for the tap in. So, was that everybody?
That's everybody on this card.
All right. Did Chase card get any birdies? That's a beautiful putt for par from Kayla.
They did not.
Okay, so we had two holes that definitely par was great.
Yeah.
They do look a little sleepier. Rebecca, you know what I mean? We usually get these girls in the afternoon. They do look a little more like, you know.
Everybody was a little quieter this morning.
Yeah. They don't drink coffee, so I don't think. Maybe.
Here we are, hole 2. This is a beautiful one, 315-foot par 3.
Yep, trying to get it out there and snake it around a few of these trees. Basket does go to the left, but nothing wrong with playing it straight because it does open up once you get past this little sidewalk to where you can take that putt from both sides of it. Hyzering it in kind of brings in a few more trees.
Yeah, pretty fair green though, open on both sides.
Yeah, just get it down there.
Oh, you're gonna square one of those middle trees there. Gets a pretty decent reaction though.
Looks like some open space in front of her. Getting a lot of turn on that Mako. It's hit some trees, so maybe turning more than what it had 2 days ago. Kayla does excellent to put some action on that disc, and that's going to be very closer inside circle 1. I'm going to say inside.
Looks to be just inside.
Virginia always does some nice turnovers. Maybe just a hair too low on this one.
Yeah.
And that's probably a common mistake when you have a very tight gap. You let them go a little low. Usually keeps you in the fairway.
Ida looking left side here with a hyzer forehand.
Still a pretty difficult. Oh, let go
very high.
Really high.
Filters
Fine.
through though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked in Whitehawk, I think.
No, definitely would have. Went straight down. So these trees a little more open at Twin Bridges. And maybe that's something too. Like maybe they have been able to get away with throwing the disc higher here at Twin Bridges.
Yeah.
Then they went over there to Whitehawk, and that is nothing that can happen.
Long look here. Looks to be circle 2.
Oh,
Count
yes.
it. Caddy loves it in the background.
Joey, that's why he's on the bag.
Yeah.
Full of energy. He drank coffee. Oh, that looks so good. Her
So
follow
close.
through was beautiful. All the way up to try to save that one.
Man, Kayla.
She didn't like it out of the hand, but gets it over the rim for another couple of really long birdie putts there. These girls are matching swing for swing.
So abbreviated, truncated field, but 50% of the field did get the birdie on this hole.
Excellent.
Trinity and Montana, the other 2 birdies.
Nice.
All right, a little bit of an elevation change for this one. Hole 300 feet.
Yeah, so that elevated tee pad does make this hole play a little bit shorter, maybe more towards 275. So these girls going to have to disc down because they're so strong. Throwing a straight shot, just playing it straight, putting over to the right, or making a little turn on the disc. We do see quite a few forehands out of this group, so we'll see if that will be the throw of choice off the tee. Rebecca going with that Mako 3.
Of course.
Because it matches her shirt.
Purple's got to be your favorite color,
I
right?
think so. Ooh, a little low and early. At least this fairway's open, so hopefully we can save par from there.
The compass that Kayla's been throwing all week beautifully.
Yeah, such slow turn.
Love that.
Just outside circle 1. Virginia going blue, matching today.
Throwing her Tarsus.
Oh, she had to show the pink on top.
This one a little bit more understable, and that might have been a good tree because that was headed right.
It really was. It kind of pushed her back to where there wasn't quite as many trees in front of her for the approach. And she usually has a really slow turn. She really pulled on that hard.
Let's go right at it.
Awesome ground action there to put Ida about 20 feet. Working the Toro a little high. Gonna leave her a little bit more on the putt. Not too bad. Joey's got the hat turned around. He's ready.
All business.
Yeah, he is. This is a course that these girls have been shooting hot rounds of like 4 and 5 under. So hopefully we can see that, if not better, since they've learned the course. But there are a lot of trees. So that's one of those courses, like some days it may be great, and then you're inches off the next. Not Kayla. She's coming out swinging just like yesterday, starting off really hot.
2 down through 3. Familiar course, but maybe not familiar nerves because we're getting down to it here.
Yes, we are. There's a great birdie stroke so she can maintain that little bit of cushion, but things are tightening up for sure.
And now she's got Rebecca and Kayla chasing her down, and Rebecca with the par putt there.
As well as, we know Trinity was on the lead card that just kind of got bumped off. So we know that this is a deep field and can easily see someone come up off the chase card to join us. We will be dropping to only 4 girls for the final 9 after this round. So now the pressure's on.
Yeah, absolutely. Hole 4, a 230-foot straight shot with a lot of trickery.
Yeah, open off the tee, so that's nice, different from White Hawk, but does get very scattered and just kind of sporadically a ton of little trees, a little bit slider gap here to approach from the left, but I definitely think we've seen a few hyzers sneak in on the right side as well.
Yeah. Kayla getting some drift on that pure.
Yeah, it looks identical to the previous hole. Like it flew exactly the same, just a little slow S turn all the way up pin high, right side. Ida going more direct. Gets a little bump around that tree, which was some nice action. She's going to be just outside circle 1, I think.
Is that a Mako also? It's pink. I can't
It's
tell.
pink. I think that's the new one. So I think,
Okay.
oh yeah, look at the action on that thing. Lots of glide and skip. So I think that purple one she was noticing it was starting to turn a little too much.
Okay.
And she whacked another big tree with it.
Yeah.
So she might have just put it up and thought, let's break in this new one.
That pure getting a kiss right to the basket.
Awesome little bounce. Just outside bullseye for Virginia. Nice lofty. Oh, I was going to say lofty approach, but no. How about high, almost incredible circle 2 putt from Ida. Inches.
Lining this one up here. A little bit of obstruction in front of her, but she does have a window.
Yeah. Lots of room to work. But you can tell she jumped that just a little hard, a little too much power, which is good. She's going for it, right? Like when you see that much power, she was really confidently thinking this is going in.
Speaking of going in, Kayla, another birdie, 3
Here
down
we go.
through 4.
Here we go, Felix. This is about to get exciting.
Not to be outdone, Trinity also getting this one. She's also 3 down through 4 on the chase.
Wow. See, that's what I was wondering.
Good birdie there for Virginia as well.
And that's why sometimes it's okay to drop to the chase card, right? No offense. You and Conrad do a great job of never intimidating anyone. But you get kind of the sneak attack and you get that motivation from dropping down off that lead card.
Yeah. Hole 5. This one a gettable par 4, 375 feet.
Yeah, one nice solid drive getting through this gap right here. Again, no grass, so tons of ground play. Get you a big skip, get up there. Let's get an eagle. I would not bet that this did not get eagled.
Yeah.
I would not bet on this.
We've already seen it be eagled this week.
Yeah, I would not bet on this. I think these girls can all do it.
Yeah. Kayla up first going with her Ballista Pro. That looks a little early.
It hyzered very quickly, but gets a kick back to the middle. So still easy to birdie. Maybe just eagle might be out of the picture. Virginia going low and straight. Gets
straight?
around that tree and gets an incredible skip. How about almost bullseye? Okay, so there's one eagle.
Yeah.
Wow, great drive from Virginia.
Ida did eagle this hole her last time out here.
And she has so much distance that she's been out driving every hole. So that tree helped her not pass the par 4. So she's been high about 20 feet. Thank goodness for the tree. Shooting along on a par 4.
Yeah.
Beautiful height.
Oh no. Oh, but the second kick saves her from going out of bounds.
Oh, I didn't even see that sneaky OB. That was such a clean release. She was inches from parking that hole.
Settles
Kayla with
there.
a good approach. Yeah, that's still in birdie range for sure. So this
Oh, she yanked it right.
She did pull that, but gets a little plinko kick. So great forward progress. We need to get this close to get the par.
And she does. Minimizing the damage
Yes.
there. This is the eagle look for Ida.
And I think that's what's so difficult when you get a bad kick on a hole that it's like guaranteed need to get the birdie.
Yes.
Like when it's a very almost easy eagle, you have to get the birdie.
Yeah. You start to press when you're out of position.
100%. So a couple almost tap-in eagles there.
Yeah. 2 of the 3 on the day. The other one by Aubrey Terry.
Awesome shots.
Oh, Cage holds it for her.
Thank you, basket. She'll take that birdie.
4 down through 5.
And a good par save. I know that feels like a bogey, but Rebecca's saving from taking away a birdie.
All right, in hole 6, a little bit of an uphill slope on this one. 245-foot par 3.
Yeah, again, just some scattered trees. So commit to one line. Probably something slow, so we are not getting any crazy kicks, and a pretty open, fair green. These are, I think, the holes that you just try not to overthink it. Just get a nice straight shot up the fairway. Try to pick a gap and 100% commit to it. I always feel like hyzers tend to sneak through better.
Like that?
Like that. And I love that she's matching the baskets today too.
Yeah. Ida, after eagling hole 5.
Yeah. Just no worries. Couple eagles coming up here, and
Oh, gets a little early kick there back to the left.
yeah, that's gonna still give her a look, I think, to see the basket. Kayla showing us such great height control over at White Hawk. And she's going to get up by Circle 1's edge.
And she's been making everything, so I
Yeah,
would expect her to make
it's fine.
that as well. Oh, a little
Rebecca
early.
just inches on these holes and needing to shake that off because she is just so close to having beautiful, clean drives and just taking some unfortunate hits. And she's not used to that on this course. Maybe is it dark out there? Is the sun even
it's
up?
a little bit, yeah. It was,
Okay.
It was like patches of like spotty sunshine and shadows.
Had a little bit of chance of some rain today moving in. A few sprinkles here and there.
Good approach there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca seems like she's just slightly
Asleep.
off.
She's tired.
Yeah, but
She's a
her
little
like
sleepy.
her putting has saved her so far in this round.
The entire week.
Yeah.
So a couple of forehands going over there a little to the left side as stable Toros.
Long bid here for Kayla. The basket's got to look like as big as the ocean. Oh, just short.
Did you see she was kind of like chuckled like, man,
Yeah,
I almost got another one.
A little heat check, yeah.
Sometimes it just is your day.
Yeah.
There
Again.
we go again. Yes.
Putter to the rescue.
Man, if she be hitting clean. You know, I mean, not just on these, like the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Like, because like you said, this is consistently, Rebecca has saved incredible pars.
Yes.
She was so close to really making this a battle for, I mean
she still
I'd almost say
can.
four, yeah, like,
She's 3 off right now without being clean off the tee.
yeah.
She figures this out soon here.
She's plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have over a full round left.
And we move on to hole 7, 245 feet. A little bit of closed back out into the open.
Yeah, finally gonna see a little bit of sunshine out here. Gonna get past this little opening, and then the grass comes in as well as a little slope. There is a little bit of a creek back behind this basket. If you get a lot of ground play, you might find yourself OB. So mainly just trying to get it out there. I think last time we played this, Kayla's notes were just basically to play it like that. So,
yeah, it was a standstill off the tee and then get your approach and get your par.
Right. So with her just birdieing everything, does she change the game plan? I mean, Virginia, nice, clean shot. You've got a great look at birdie down the hill.
Oh, she's sticking to it. Front of the box, standstill with the mid-range.
Sure enough. That is a very solid player. You know, not letting it get to it, keeping her head in the game.
Taking the emotions out of it.
Yes, yeah.
Which is hard to do.
Very, very difficult to do.
Especially the deeper you get into this.
Yeah, when you feel the pressure of the finals are coming on. Rebecca going a little long, pin high right. No fist bump, full clap on that one.
Full clap from Joe, yeah. Ida here, only one down so far. Seeing Kayla getting all these birdies. I'm Virginia as well.
Ooh, that's going to get some skip.
There it goes.
Get her most of the way down the hill.
That's a look if she wants it.
Definitely. Maybe just outside circle edge, but down slope of a green there. I really would have thought that she would have been more aggressive. I love that she wasn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's playing so hot. Like, it feels like she's on attack mode, right? But she's not. She's just playing good.
Yeah. She's executing the plan, and that's just the best feeling.
Yeah. That's when it's easy.
Oh, a little high there for Virginia, but it sits nicely.
I mean, it's kind of cool, too, because we haven't really been talking about Kayla with the chance. Oh,
come on.
There, finally one for birdie today. Same distance.
Yeah.
She is such a smooth putter. But yeah, like we haven't really discussed Kayla going for this much this week, right? Like she hasn't been one of the 4-5 that we've pictured. Ooh, just a hair low from Ida. She's 100% in the mix. And she knows it. She probably knew it, but we didn't.
Yeah.
All along. Like
she told me because she made an appearance earlier in the week on the lead card.
Yes.
And then she dropped down and she's like...
round 2, I think.
And she's like, that's fine. I kind of like being in that position where I can play my game and then kind of sneak back up. And that's what she's done. She's putting herself right back in the mix.
Good par save from Virginia. Song change. Oh.
Hole 8. This is a tough one. Statistically played as one of the hardest holes last time. You can see playing at 2.88 this time. So a little bit lower with a smaller field.
And maybe some of those that haven't shot the best rounds were eliminating some of the bogeys. So we may be playing this just the same with our 2 cards that we have left. Just maybe eliminating some of those big numbers because this hole can bring them. Like there's so many trees and a very closely guarded. Like the trees are right by the bullseye, and that's something that we haven't been seeing. So awesome, clean tee shot. One last little tree, but that's the cleanest tee shot we've seen from Rebecca. I feel like the entire round so far.
Yeah.
And they looked great. They were just inches. Virginia getting a little bit of 1 inch off to the left, kicking her to the right.
Kayla,
that's all it takes.
Yeah, Kayla parked this last time with this ballista.
Yes. Looking like the same shot.
And does it
pretty
again.
Close.
Well done.
She's like, I know you guys said this is hard, but...
Not for me.
Not really.
Ida, can she match?
Yes. Sneak through there all the way. Skip ace.
Oh,
okay, fine.
Shot.
Just be parked.
Yeah.
Look at, there's like 6 trees right there. Like 1 inch off, and that's danger.
Virginia with kind of an odd line to try to hit here.
Yeah, she likes turnovers though. Yep, she's good at them.
How good is that?
Yeah, she's so good at that little slow turning shot. I don't know if she turns it, but I feel like the bag is just an understable bag. Or a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Oh,
goodness.
That was so close to dropping in.
Don't leave them hanging. There you go.
You know it's coming.
Yeah. Kayla for the birdie gets
Ooh,
it.
thank you, basket again.
5 down through 8.
Another awesome little birdie putt there. So a couple of great birdies from Ida and Kayla.
Those are the only birdies on the day on this hole.
Awesome. But a lot of solid pars too. So that's what I'm saying. I think we just take away a few of those bogeys and that we're dropping down the par on this average.
We're closing out the front half of this semi-final round, hole 9, 300 feet left to right moving shots.
Yeah, getting out to the open where they can really kind of have some breathing room off the tee. Nice sloping drive that's going to fade over here to the right side. Can get into some danger going a little too long or cutting in a little too quick on that right side. Plenty of open room just to throw it straight. But I feel like these girls love to attack this hole. It's definitely a gettable shot.
Touch too high there.
Or even just a little wider. It
Yeah.
was just that it was coming in right at that branch. So a little wider, same height would have even been fine.
The hole kind of tricks you because the floor is high too. So it kind of forces you to go a little higher than you think.
Yeah. And I think they're making that correction. Ooh, horrible ground play. Gonna roll another like 80 feet or so out to the left. But we did see a lot of low shots, you know, the first couple days. This one, so they're coming up higher. Maybe they made notes to
get it up,
a little higher, but unfortunately they can't do that either because there's branches.
Yeah.
So straight in the middle there, Virginia, like that.
Keep on coming over.
There's those awesome turning discs. Just catching one last little kind of branch up there. So this is pretty far out. I'd say 120 feet or so for Kayla. Not having my rangefinder out there, but
almost ramped in.
She must have because she nails the distance. Needing to hyzer in there around those trees.
Too
If that would have turned, that would have been parked. So going straight, she's going to be long in the tall grass. Yeah, and that's where I wanted that we saw little jump putts a little more from them because the basket was straight in front of her. She brought in the tree with the forehand, right? So just toss it up there straight. Instead, she's going to have to pitch up for the bogey. So she brought that tree into play, and it really wasn't. And Rebecca, unfortunately, having just to kind of pitch out as well. I think a branch was in her way where she couldn't even run that putt because she would have ran it.
Yeah.
So must have been in the way. So a couple unfortunate bogeys there that we haven't really been seeing on that hole. Not how they wanted to end the front 9. Kayla, though, has an incredible round going, really making a drive hard for this final 9 moving on this afternoon.
Yeah, super clean front 9. Still got the back 9 left here on these semis before we move to that final 9. Check out all the action still to come here on YouTube. Thanks so much for checking it out. We'll see you on the back 9.